All right, welcome back. Here's our tweet of the night from Adam Schefter, who was a busy guy today. This is what Denver gave up to get Russell Wilson. Number 9 pick this year, plus another number 1 pick. You got 2 second-round picks. You got a 5th-round pick, as well as Noah Fant, Shelby Harris, and
great trade.
Drew Lock.
Great trade by Denver.
I think it's a good
Excellent trade.
I think it's a good trade for Seattle, too, and I think time will have to tell on that one. We can't say it now, but we'll see what happens.
Well, just like people were saying, oh, great trade by the Lions to get 2 first-round picks plus Jared Goff for Matthew Stafford. What has Matthew Stafford ever won? People were praising Detroit for draft picks. You know what draft picks are, Bob?
I like that trade. I thought Stafford is a much better player than Goff as far as the rest of it.
You know what draft picks are? Draft picks are just like the Pirates always talk about, prospects. What are prospects? Are they good? Are they not? Are they going to be great players? You never know. I like teams that go for proven commodities, great players, especially at the most important position in all of sports, and that's quarterback. You got a good quarterback, Bob, you have a chance. You know why I know that? Because I watched Big Ben in Pittsburgh for 18 years. With Big Ben, you had a chance. It was a great feeling to have a guy like Roethlisberger on your roster for such a long time. That's why you and I will be in Canton 5 years from now, hopefully, knock on wood if I'm still alive, celebrating his great career. Okay? I want guys like that on my team.
I also know that there are trades like this that can help a team like Seattle, which obviously does not believe that Russell Wilson is what he once was.
Well, now Seattle's going to take Malik Willis. So how does that make Steelers fans feel? Kiss Malik Willis goodbye. He's going with the 9th pick.
You got to be patient with this. Guys develop at different rates. We'll find out. But let's go to the lines. We have a lot of people want to talk, beginning with Keith in West Mifflin. Hey, Keith, what's up?
Hello, Keith.
Yes, good evening, gentlemen. I'd like to talk about the Penguins here.
Sure.
Well, Florida, what a well-rounded team. I mean, they got 3 thumpers on defense who's going to be dominant in the playoffs because the refs put away the whistles, obviously, and the offense is what it is. I like to get a thumper and also Simone and Kapanen.
Well, what are you going to do with them? I mean, Dominic Simone has 3 goals all year. He's one of these guys who somehow, some way, always is in the lineup, and I don't know why. If ever there was a time to bring up Borquist, or even though Lagaré and Poulin are struggling, bring somebody up and take a chance. My goodness, back in 16-17, they brought up a bunch of guys from Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, and they all had a good role. I'm tired of watching that, and I think they're kind of stuck in this situation now where what do? You know, you're not going to trade him. If you do, you're not going to get anything for him, Andrew. So now what? You have some cushion room here. I would experiment a little bit in the next few weeks.
Yeah, I don't think they will, though, because they feel like the points are precious. You know, they want to value home ice advantage or something like that.
But what are those guys providing? I mean, if you're going to, to me, I'd rather see Drew O'Connor. Bring him up.
I agree, but if it hasn't happened by now, what are we doing thinking it's going to happen tomorrow, that a light bulb is going to go on for Mike Sullivan? They brought Simone back. They wanted the guy back, even though he wasn't productive in Calgary or wherever he was before having a reunion with the Penguins. They just have a love affair with this player. There must be some analytic or something that we can't put our finger on that they like about him. Right. I think the Penguins, what you see is what you get. They're going to have to try to get lucky and win with the team that they have. I hope they do, but I'm not going to hold my breath, Bob.
Yeah, I mean, it's a long road. You got 3. You're going to have to win 3 very difficult series, but I think they have the talent to do it, but it's a tall task. Especially if
Bob,
you're not
I just can't get over how good your hair looks. Can you give your hairstylist a little shout out here just to get my mind off it?
Bill down
give a little shout out here.
Bill and Sonia Torre. He's done it forever, and that's why it looks the same.
And it looks great.
It's George Jetson.
No, it looks different.
2022.
It's got a different look to it tonight. You have to admit that. Did you not look in the mirror and say this is a kind of a cool
this is what
new
happens
look for
when
Bob
I
Pompeani?
get it freshened up. Let's go to Paul in Newcastle. What's up, Paul? Paul, are you there? All right. How about Ed in Monroeville? What's up, Ed?
Hello, Ed.
Hey, gentlemen. How you doing?
Good, thanks.
I want to talk a little bit about the quarterback situation for the Steelers. I keep hearing everybody say that next year is, it's a deeper draft. The Steelers since 1980, the worst record they ever had was 6 wins. This team is going to mess
Great
around,
point.
end up winning 8-9 games, and
I agree.
we're really stuck. So then
I think, Ed, I wish more people would make that point. is that everyone's saying build up the offensive line, use the cap space, and that's great. But then you're in a position again where you're going to have to trade multiple picks, probably multiple first-round picks like San Francisco had to do, Bob. If you want one of the best quarterbacks in next year's draft, you're going to have to do the same thing. Or you hope you get lucky like you did in 2004 and somehow the third or fourth best quarterback in the draft ends up being the best quarterback from that draft. Do you get what Ed's saying? I mean, it's not like if they don't take...
All I'm saying, Andrew, is you seem to be discounting anyone coming in here and taking advantage of a situation that could be helped
like who?
Greatly. You know who I like. I like him.
Well,
Trubisky.
Did you hear the report on him tonight? He's going to New York to play for Brian Dable.
There are guys
He's got a good
there.
relationship with Dable.
I understand.
He wants to go to the Giants because he feels like that's the system for him to thrive.
All right, we got to go to a break. We'll take a break, come back. We got
again?
Because we're
Bob, we got no time.
I know. We're not going to have much either if we don't get to the break. We'll be right back.